Hello everyone, thank you for buying this course. अगर आपने ये कोर्स खरीदा है मतलब आपको एक SaaS प्रोडक्ट बिल्ड करने में इंटरेस्ट है and you are someone from an engineering or a development background. Now, so I'm assuming you have very little idea about what a SaaS is and how do you build a SaaS product, technologies क्या चाहिए होगा, how do you implement it. Okay, is in this course we'll be covering everything that you require to build your first software as a service or a SaaS product. Okay, now what is software as a service? तो एक इतना लंबा definition आता है. If you go to Google and search what is SaaS, it says software as a service is a cloud based software distribution model where application are hosted by a third party provider. इतना लंबा आ रहा है. You can read it. If I have to put it in very simple terms, you are providing a software service to your users using the internet, जहाँ पे in most cases the user does not need to install your software on their system. तुम्हारा जो भी सॉफ्टवेयर होगा मेजरली वो एक ब्राउजर में रन होगा या एक वेबसाइट होगा और इन सम केसेस तुम्हारा एक एप्लीकेशन होगा, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट अ SaaS इज. यूजुअली उसको क्लाउड बेस्ड इसलिए बोला जाता है बिकॉज यू वोंट बी running this with an infrastructure that you would have hosted because that's very expensive. So तुम किसी तरह का cloud provider use करोगे to host your application over the internet and your users will be able to access it through the internet either using a web browser or some other kind of application, right? तुम लोगों ने SaaS प्रोडक्ट यूज भी किया होगा बहुत सारा, लाइक गूगल ड्राइव हो गया, स्लैक है, द गूगल स्लाइड्स व्हिच आई एम करंटली यूजिंग राइट नाउ, right? Okay, but you might have one question like these are giant products built by hundreds if not thousands of people who are really good at what they do. Like तुम लोग beginners हैं, हम beginners हैं, like how do we build something like that which can be used by a lot of people? Might be one of the questions you might be having in your mind, right? But SaaS products जो है, it does not always have to be a huge product which millions of users use. You can build a very small product which solves very one particular issue and that would make a lot of money for you or that would be really good to build. Like I can give you an example. There's this website called, wait, let me just pricing it. Okay, if you type tweet to image तुम्हें एक वेबसाइट मिलता है जो तुम्हारे ट्वीट्स को जो है बहुत गुड लुकिंग एस्थेटिक इमेजेस में कन्वर्ट करता है जो तुम अपने सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पे पोस्ट कर सकते हो. ओके, सो हाउ मच डू दे कॉस्ट? If you go to the pricing section, you can see like free वाला में कैसा है. Paid is around $10 monthly or annually depending on what you pay. And these are individual small services that they are providing which you can use for a monthly subscription. And building something like this is not actually that complicated. It is actually pretty simple. Anyone with a basic understanding of software, basic understanding of engineering will be able to build it. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to have like 10, 15 years of experience to build something like this. As we go through this course, you'll understand how do you build something like this. Not only this, there's another product called there's one more website जो AI को use करता है to build a product जहाँ पे students can come and prepare for their interviews, for the technical interviews or whatever depending on what you want, like Python, JavaScript, behavior. It has everything. Okay, what's the pricing? Okay, around 299 per month or 999 for 6 months or okay, right? Do you want to know the best part? This product is built by us. We built this product. It might look like a complex thing जो AI use कर रहा है and all that, but it was not that difficult to build. Actually, you can build this. Okay, so ये हो गया तुम्हारा definition of SaaS and basic understanding of a SaaS का. Now let's understand why you as a student would or should build a SaaS product. Now the basic premise और एक बहुत superficial premise ये है कि you'll become a better developer. Okay, what do I mean by you'll become a better developer? If you go to any student and ask for the resume, majority of them will have the same 4 or 5 projects जिसमें उनका एक पोर्टफोलियो वेबसाइट होगा, जिसमें उनका एक क्लोन होगा किसी वेबसाइट का, अमेजोन का या फ्लिपकार्ट का ई कॉमर्स का क्लोन होगा, या फिर दे वुड हैव मेड some other clone of another website, which is hardly what go to YouTube, copy some code, paste some code, which does not require any skill. You don't learn anything new. Second, it does not have any real users. जब इस किसी चीज पे रियल यूजर्स नहीं होंगे, तुम उस पे जैसा भी करो जो भी करो, it's done, right? There is no need of innovation, or there's no need to think how users will interact with it. तुमने प्रोजेक्ट बनाया, गिटहब पे पुश किया और भूल गए. No one knows. It never sees the daylight, right? So when you build a SaaS product or a software as a service or a project like these, it is hosted. The world can see it. इसमें 5 यूजर आए, 10 यूजर आए, 200 यूजर आए, even if it doesn't make you any money, still when you finish building something like this, you would have become a better developer than what you started. बिकॉज इसका तुम्हें पास ट्यूटोरियल नहीं होगा, बिकॉज जो तुम बिल्ड कर रहे हो उसका तुम्हें कोड रेडीली अवेलेबल नहीं होगा. you'll have to use your brain to come up with the solutions. You'll have to think how to structure it. You'll have to think how to build the UI. You'll have to think how to build the backend. You have to think if 5 यूजर से 50 यूजर से अगर 500 यूजर से और 5000 यूजर तक गया तो तुम्हारा सिस्टम क्रैश हो जाएगा क्या? अगर मल्टीपल यूजर्स एक साथ आ रहे हैं, विल इट क्रैश? इज इट स्लो? डज इट वेबसाइट लाइक टेक 3-4 seconds to load, और डज इट लोड विद इन अ सेकेंड? अगर 1 सेकंड में लोड हो भी रहा है तो प्रॉपरली लोड हो रहा है? डज योर वेबसाइट लुक गुड ऑन योर फोन? डज इट लुक गुड ऑन योर ब्राउजर, लैपटॉप ब्राउजर या फिर योर डेस्कटॉप ब्राउजर? या फिर डेस्कटॉप पे बहुत अच्छा दिखता है बट फोन पे खोलते ही पूरा टूट जाता है, right? You'll have to think of all these aspects, which is done when you're building a real life project, and that's what companies expect from you. They need people who understand how things work in the real world. उनको वो लोग नहीं चाहिए जो सिर्फ बाइनरी सॉर्ट या बाइनरी सर्च सीखे बैठे हैं. That's good. You need to learn it, right? Interview process में उस that is one of the main premises. तुम्हारा DSA is important, but these projects will help you become a better developer. They'll help you think how actually things work in the real world. Next, generate a side income, right? If your product succeeds, see, the probability of your first product getting a massive success is very low. वो सच्चाई है. It will take time, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 products for you to understand how the market works, for you to understand कि कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जो क्लिक हो सकता है, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जो क्लिक नहीं होगा, जो यूजर्स को चाहिए, जो तुम्हें लगता है कि यूजर्स को चाहिए, right? If I take an idea and go tell it to my mom, like I have this idea, there's a very high chance she'll tell, oh, it's a very good idea. You take the same idea to go to 10 different people, you might get different opinions. So उसके बेसिस पे तुम डिसाइड कर सकते हो कि ओके, इज दिस आइडिया वर्थ बिल्डिंग, राइट? नाउ सो ये एक सेंस हो गया दैट विल बी एबल टू जनरेट साइड इनकम if it works. Third, as I said, it will help you land better jobs because you'll be a competent developer who has proof that what you have built in front of the world, right? It will help you stand out of the crowd, right? Like there are very few people, like you can count them on your fingers, who build something like this, जो actually effort डालते हैं to build projects which are actually worth taking interest in, right? So it will definitely make you stand out of the crowd. That's how I got my job, because of my product. Next, how will this course help you in building a SaaS product? Now, Will I give you ideas for a SaaS product? No. Will I be giving you code for a SaaS product? No. If I give that, it will be just another course जहाँ पे तुमने पे किया, तुम्हारे पास कोड आ गया, तुमने कोड कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिया. End of. I can do that. That's actually simpler for me to do something like that, but that's not the premise of this course. इस course का पूरा premise है to help you think like a developer, to help you think how to build things, right? Is it going to be easy? No. Okay. I'll give you the tools required by you to build things. तो मैं वो सारे टूल्स दूंगा जो तुम्हें हेल्प करेंगे एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम कमिंग अप विद द आइडियाज to understanding if the market need those ideas. Are there existing products like that? If there is a product which exists like that, can you improve upon it? Can you add some value on top of it and maybe sell it as a better product, right? That, to choosing the right tech stack, choosing libraries, choosing components, helping you understand things कि कौन सा टेक स्टैक यूज करना चाहिए, कौन सा क्लाउड प्लेटफॉर्म यू कैन यूज, एवरीथिंग, टू इवन रनिंग हाउ टू रन फेसबुक एड्स. ठीक है, वेयर फेसबुक एड्स इज अ कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट कोर्स होता है यूजुअली. आई टीच यू द बेसिक्स ऑफ रनिंग फेसबुक एड्स सो दैट यू कैन रन फेसबुक एड्स. यू डोंट नीड अ लॉट ऑफ मनी टू रन फेसबुक एड्स. ठीक है, दिस इज व्हाट विल बी कवरिंग. Yeah. So as we already discussed, it will help you in terms of your job, right? It will help you land a better job, give you more visibility, help you connect with people who are like-minded. Maybe you should start sharing your entire process of building a product on LinkedIn or Twitter so that more people know what you're doing. So that will give you the first set of audience who know what you're building, and maybe they'll be your first set of customers as well, right? Second is, how do you make money? Like a bit more magnification. Now, usually there are two types, that is subscription based model and one time pay. Subscription based model I think थोड़ा come across, तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा. तुम्हारा नेटफ्लिक्स हो गया या फिर अमेजोन हो गया, यार मेनी ऑफ योर प्रोडक्ट्स दे यूज सब्सक्रिप्शन मॉडल जहाँ पे तुम मंथली, क्वार्टरली या फिर ईयरली तुम पे करते हो. एंड देर आर फ्यू प्रोडक्ट्स जहाँ पे तुम लाइफ टाइम वन टाइम पे करते हो, विच इज़ वेरी रेयर. Usually 90% of the cases may no one does one time pay because it's usually not feasible for the developers or for the company to do a one time pay, because we'll have servers and stuff which costs money. तो एक बार पेमेंट लेना will not be feasible. अगर तुम एक बार पेमेंट ले भी रहे हो तो एक बहुत बड़ा लमसम अमाउंट लेना पड़ेगा, which most people are hesitant to pay in the beginning. They don't know who you are, they don't know your product. Like अगर तुम गूगल हो या फिर एक बड़ा कंपनी हो जो एक सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, they will still have some amount of trust, right? Whereas in subscription based model, तुम monthly price रख सकते हो, maybe a very small amount, yearly price रख सकते हो. That will give your user a initial trust that okay, they can maybe purchase your subscription for 1 month, then they can check like, is your product good? If they like it, then maybe they can subscribe for a yearly subscription or something like that. That's how you can make money using SaaS, or this is the basic idea.